Hey guys, some of y'all might know, my name is Santosh. I'm a sophomore at UTD, neuroscience major, interested in everything about neuropharmacology more than anything. Um, and I'm starting a YouTube channel. More than anything, I'm going to be talking about my life, some of the struggles I have, day to day, just a little bit of everything. I'm starting this new challenge with my friends, so I promised I'd be uploading videos. I'll be doing a lot of cooking. But yeah, a little bit about me. Sophomore from Frisco, Texas, so 20 minutes away from campus. Nothing crazy, nothing too important. Today we're just gonna be making some basic fried rice. I got some ingredients that I've been wanting to try, mainly MSG. First time using that, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Oh yeah, and also I have this really cool thing. It's called an iPod. Shout out Ohm for putting me on game. Thank you. It's beautiful. I love it. I'll show you guys my playlist after. As far as everything goes, fried rice is pretty easy to make. Just start off with 1 cup of a brown rice white rice blend that my mom made me. Wash it, rinse it with cold water. I do 3 rinses, trying to get off any excess starch. And then once I do that, I do 2 times the amount of water that I put in, because I put in 1 measuring cup of rice. I'm gonna do 2 water. But yeah, pretty basic, nothing too complicated. A little hack that I have, I'll show later on for drying your rice, but ideally you'd make this the night before. So right now for tomorrow morning, but I'm hungry and I haven't ate a proper meal other than a piata bowl in the morning, around 4. Not morning, I guess, but yeah. So yeah, it's pretty basic. So second rinse. Okay, I'm gonna edit this out. Lock in. And it's my third rinse. Two cups of my water. Do these measuring things. Don't give a fuck. And then the most common sense Asian tip is the pinky line. As long as the surface of, as long as this first line is approximately where the water is, you know you're about right. So you can eyeball it like that as well. Then when that heats up, I'm gonna focus on the dishes. So while I'm waiting for my rice to cook, I'm gonna take this time to finally clean up my room. This place has been kind of a shithole. A shithole. A shithole. I went to Austin this weekend, so that was that fun. But I have zero motivation to do shit unless I have zero motivation to do stuff unless I have someone guiding me. It's a problem, I know. I'm working on it. So from now on, y'all are holding me accountable. I had court this morning. That was interesting. I got a ticket for being a dumbass. I was doing 106 and a 70. Do not recommend. Brown boy TikTok lighting, you know the vibes. But yeah, got a ticket for speeding, being an actual dumbass. So, don't kill yourself, guys. Don't be dumbasses on the road. Don't try and do stupid shit just for fun. People actually do die. I don't have any friends that have, but I've been in some scenarios where I've nearly killed myself or my passengers, and it's made me realize that like, is it really worth the slight adrenaline rush that you get? Now I am also a kid who wants a motorcycle, so I guess I'm a little bit hypocrite, being a hypocrite, displaying hypocritic traits. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. So recently I've been having trouble going to classes and everything. Getting out of bed has been a problem more than anything. So what I've been doing, what I promised my friend I'm going to do alongside him, is we're holding each other accountable. So every morning at 8 a.m. we have to show a pic of us physically out of bed. So that's hard for me, because I will find a way to circumvent that. I will either just get out of bed for a second and take a photo, and then get back in, cuddle in. You know, blankets are nice. I keep the fan running at max speed all the time. Or I don't know. I'll be lazy and I'll find a way to just cheat. So what I'm trying to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm gonna put my phone outside of the room, by the bathroom. So by the time I get up and like I'm on my phone or whatever, or I'm looking for my phone, it'll be too out of reach that I will actually have to go and wake up, instead of just like that half state that you're in whenever you kind of get up, you know? So the challenge is for 21 days, we wake up at 8 a.m. every day, send a photo of each other, of ourselves, to each other at that time. Second step is you make a minor change in your diet. For me, that's no processed sugar, so none of my cookies that I bought, I guess. Can't be drinking no more of my stupid fucking fake sodas. I got 1 through 70 cans of Sprite Zeros / Coke Zeros over, I think, 3 weeks. It's kind of bad. I was drinking almost 2 to 3 a day. It's really, really bad. Wait, no, it was like a month, honestly, a little bit more than a month. But yeah, still 2 to 3 a day is kind of bad. Was not good for me. And I didn't sleep. I think my problem is I don't know how to manage my sleep schedule. I will completely skip out of class, all of my classes, and make excuses for every little thing I do. And my first step is I'm trying to take accountability towards that, which is fine. But I take accountability and then I don't make any steps to change that. So that's what we're working on. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, there's that. I got this. This is the greatest purchase I've made in the last couple of months. I stopped bringing my phone out. I bring this. Downloaded a third-party software onto it. Yeah, it's still recording, thank God. Downloaded third-party software. I have my playlist. I'll show you guys it later in a different video, but I recommend. I keep my phone in my apartment. Bring this. I go on walks now. It helps my mental state for sure. Not having a quick dopamine fix has been making me a little bit better in my day-to-day. Oh yeah, I detail my chronicles on Twitter. I will post that eventually. It's kind of, there's a lot of private stuff I posted, so I'll take some of it down first and then I'll post that. It is completely anonymous though. I don't know, maybe I'll create a Twitter for this. I'm gonna iron this. And I'll iron these too. Okay, I'll just put these in the wash. Okay. Yeah. But life recently has been interesting. I have been like losing who I am, I feel like. My sense of self has my self-worth has gone down for sure. I've been doing stuff I normally wouldn't do. Either whether that be the kind of people I'm pursuing romantically, or the actions I've been doing with like my life in school, like in school. I'm not getting the grades I want, the grades that I've always got, and I feel like that might be an undiagnosed ADHD thing. I'm also like lazy as fuck. I don't know if that is ADHD, but I have a really hard time focusing, and all the symptoms seem to match up. I'm gonna wait for my doctor to get a proper read on that before I go and self-diagnose. I've taken Adderall to great effect. Taken Vyvanse to great effect. Both seem to work, so maybe it is, but I'm pretty sure they work for the average person as well. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Oh, okay. I forgot. We had I went to Austin this weekend. Austin was interesting. Interesting for sure. Yeah, let's talk about it. So I have a best friend, Om. Some of y'all know him. Oh, this is a different Om than the guy who put me on the iPod, by the way. This Om is my brother, quite literally. Not literally, but like figuratively, for all sense. That being, he is my brother. This Om was in Frisco this entire week because his parents are going to India for a month or so. So he was spending time with them, and he was in Frisco while he goes to UT. So I wasn't able to see him because I had exams. I had my OCHEM exam, which did not go as well as I wanted. But I had my OCHEM exam, so I didn't see him, and he was here all week. And like having someone that close to you and not seeing them for that long, when they're in town from 3 hours away, kind of like I feel bad for him because like that is my best friend, and I was supposed to spend time with him, but I wasn't able to. So like I kind of felt like I was betraying him. So I decided, either way, I needed a break from Austin, or from studying. So I decided to go to Austin. Austin was crazy, guys. Actually fucking insane. Let me tell you, the amount of shit I did in 2 days, 2.5 days. Fuck, where do I? The amount of shit I did was absolutely fucking crazy. I can't believe I've hit so much. Start off with the obvious, I guess. I blacked the fuck out on 6th, Friday night. We got there Friday at 9 p.m. or so. Nope, not 9 p.m. We got there kind of late though on Friday. Started drinking, blacked out, no recollection, very little recollection. I don't think I talked to anyone. We're also kind of scared of women like that. No, not really, but yeah. We blacked out. Second day though. Second day was amazing. We got out of bed at like 2 p.m. Oh, when I say I blacked out, I fell asleep at the club. I threw up on the streets. It was quite frankly embarrassing. Just talking about it is kind of embarrassing. We fell asleep, yeah, whatever. Okay. We woke up the next day at like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Or got out of bed 2 p.m. We had really, really good food. We went to Sweet Pears for lunch / breakfast. What is that? Brunch, I guess? We went to Sweet Pears for brunch at 3 p.m. Got the caramel apple creme brulee crepe or whatever. Beautiful. Peak. Absolute 10 out of 10. Sugary as fuck, which is one of those things I'm trying to work on. Oh yeah, and then I was still hungry because that shit wasn't enough, and I'm a badass. So we went to some Thai spa. Went to Houndstooth Coffee with Siriu after. That was fun. And I don't know. It was we pre-gamed with everyone. Siriu, Rachel, entire friend group. Interesting night. There's something about getting drunk that kind of fundamentally fixes me. Not fundamentally fixes me. That's a really bad way to put it, but genuinely like letting out and completely allowing yourself to let go is freeing in some way. Cathartic? I don't know. Yeah. There's something about um just letting everything go, letting all your inhibitions, putting them to the side, just going crazy, freezy. I felt the need to party super hard because I thought I worked really hard for OChem. And I genuinely think I did. I studied. I genuinely studied, I think. No, I did. Popped an Adderall. It is what it is. Oh, I don't condone drugs, by the way. But yeah. I don't know. I studied, but I didn't do as good. Whatever. Same spiral. Um, but yeah, I partied hard. It was freeing. Working hard and then partying because you know you worked hard is low key method. But now I'm like behind on other stuff that I've been needing to get ahead on. So there's that. You know, nothing comes without a cost, right? Um, what else has been happening? Okay, that was Austin. Got back last night. Went to court this morning. The ticket. We talked about this a little bit. Ticket was interesting. I got pulled over doing 106 and a 70. Cop did not mark it down in any way. I didn't even argue. Honestly, it was on me. 106 and a 70. Thank God the judge was nice. I was the only one like not on my phone or not by myself and like relatively young or young, I guess. And I wasn't like distracted. I was like listening to every single person before me. So I guess she took note of that when she allowed me to do deferred because when I tried to talk to the prosecutor to get the price down, she was like, "No, hell no, you shouldn't even be doing deferred. I'm gonna recommend that the judge give you the citation and you keep that on your record and you pay the fine in full. You're gonna kill yourself or you're gonna kill someone." She's not wrong. I could have very easily killed myself if I was swerving through lanes. I was being an absolute dumbass. But I'm lucky, I guess, or skilled, either one. Both work. Skilled isn't the right word though, lucky. Because you never know when someone takes the wrong turn. But I got deferred, which is the best case scenario. Paid $346.79 or some shit like that. And have to take my course. I have to take a defensive driving course or defensive safety course or some driving safety course, which will be fun, I guess. Interesting for sure. Um, so I'm doing that. Spent the last 2 hours or 3 hours locked in. I was studying. I do a lot of self-studying on various drugs, nootropics more than anything. Um, Interesting stuff for sure. I like I like the idea. If you've watched the movie Limitless, I fell in love with the idea of smart drugs ever since. So I've been doing a lot of research about that. I'll have a video about that eventually. Nootropics, but today I found out about some new one. It's called NSI 189. Interesting stuff. Permanent anxiolytic, I guess. Mood enhancer, empathy booster. Interesting stuff. Some guy
there's not a lot of research on this, so I would never recommend this medication. Some guy on Reddit was talking about how that's how a lot of my research has been done. But I've been sure to also do my articles and everything. So when I talk about my um like supplements that I want to take or will take or am taking, I will cover that. But this one is completely anecdotal as far as everything goes. But some guy said that he took 40 milligrams every day sublingually for 30 days, and for the last 2.5 years has reported feeling more empathetic and sympathetic, empathetic more than anything, empathetic, caring. He takes care of his. Or another user claimed that he takes care of his father, who recently had seizures and is nonverbal, with more empathy. Interesting stuff. The medications that are out, not for human use, for research use, but yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff that can be used. Let's see the progress on the rice. Come with me. Oh yeah, and this isn't gonna be anything professional. It's just gonna be a yap sesh more than anything. Rice is still not cooked. Well, I guess I'll start prepping everything else. No, it's like 40, 60, 70% done. Start prepping everything else. My hack for getting your rice to be ready and feeling like it's a day old is using this. This is amazing. It's a pan. All I do, I keep the oven at 100 degrees or whatever the lowest setting is for 5 minutes. If I'm at home, I would turn on the fan, but this shitty ass north side oven doesn't have that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna set at the lowest temp, which is apparently 170 here. Just keep it on with the thing open, with the door open at 170, and it will help dry out and wick out the moisture and spread it out like evenly across the board. I'll show you guys. Let's see. Oh, things I've been working on recently. I'm trying to fix my diet. I'm not keeping a fat fuck. One thing I've been doing is I've been eating apples. I've been compulsively eating apples. 4 apples a day almost. Like the tiny ones from Trader Joe's. I'll show you guys them in the fridge. Keep eating while I talk now. I've been compulsively eating apples. It's great. I love them. They're beautiful. Apples are low-key God's gift to Earth. No. They're underrated as hell. I'll tell you that. Apples with Valentina. Crazy combo, I know. But they're beautiful. I love them. Cured me of a hangover. Well, I didn't get a hangover, so I'm not gonna say correlation does not equal causation, but yeah, apples. I finally tried something I've been wanting to try for the last couple of years, actually. You know those chocolates that have a shot of espresso in them? No, you don't know them. That's a problem. There's these chocolates from like Italy that have a shot of espresso in them. And I've been talking about them for the last couple of months with my friends and just like searching on Google where I can find these. Well, guess what? I have a friend, Anika, who recently went to Rome or Italy or whatever. Yeah, Rome, Italy, same thing. Went to Rome and got me a couple of these chocolates that have espresso in them. Greatest thing ever. I'm gonna find this and I'll link it in the YouTube video that's gonna be posted, I guess. I don't want this channel to be anything crazy. Nothing too insane. Look at just some place where I can vent, let everything go, see how everything is going, or track how everything is going. Sometimes that's the best way for something to be posted, I guess. I don't know. Maybe 10 years down the line when I look back at this, I'll be like, oh my god, I was such a fucking loser. Or maybe I'll think, oh my god, I was ahead of my time. Who knows? Yeah. One thing is for sure though, I've been addicted to dopamine. I've been dopamine, like everyone is, I guess. Modern society, I guess. It's a problem of modern society for sure. People constantly have this quick fix of dopamine that they get, like from every little thing. I mean, your phone is geared to be the perfect size to be addicting. Um, every app you use has neuroscientists um, hired to keep it addicting enough, or social media managers, or whatever it is, like to keep it super appealing for the younger generations and just keep it super appealing for you. Everything is designed to keep you hooked. So, what I aim to do with this channel, no, it's just because I want to yap. What I aim to do is keep it like slow. I'll keep uncuts, I guess, like shit like this. No edits, maybe very basic edits, if that. Partly because I'm lazy and I don't want to, and partly because I think all of us need a little bit of a dopamine detox. So there's that. I've been like struggling with keeping my environment clean, and I think the problem is I will deep clean one day. Like one day I'll just like go batshit crazy and I'll deep clean every little thing, or I'll have some friend on call and I'll do it. And low-key it works, but I have to realize that external motivation isn't always going to be there, isn't something that's going to stick around. So again, another thing that I recognize the problem and take little to no steps to fix. You know, there's a lot of things like that in my life, at least. I think a lot of people can easily recognize where they're going wrong. But even if they do, I mean, where's their motivation to fix it? A lot of people I know use, I mean, kind of this is why I kind of want a girlfriend, and it's fucked, sure, but just because that's an excellent sense of motivation that would keep me company or keep me accountable, and yeah, maybe not even a girlfriend, like just someone who would help keep me motivated. I guess I'm using my friend Herde for that right now, or will be using, as we're doing this challenge together. It's also 3:30 a.m. Tomorrow's supposed to be the first day. Starting off weak because no sleep is not good. I think sleep is the most important fact or thing that we need as humans. Okay. I have to change my sheets. I'll start hanging these up, but let's check on the rice. Nope, not ready. Well, the oven is, yeah, the rice is about ready. It'll take like 30 more seconds or so. What I'm gonna do in the meantime, while I'm heating the rice up or like drying the rice out, is get everything else prepped. I am a college student, so you know my inventory is very limited. What I do have is high quality. My idea for high quality soy sauce. Some nice avocado oil. Olive oil would work. I like avocado oil. Secret ingredient, toasted sesame oil. And I usually use Lee Kum Kee chili crisp, but I'm out. So I have some of the Trader Joe's chili crispy onion thing. Also, Trader Joe's sold me these beautiful strawberries today. And these are the apples I'm referencing. They're like tiny. They're like palm size. So pretty.
rice is about done. I don't know why it's not clicking yet. Laptop's at 5% as well. This thing's a fucking mess, but I haven't used anything in it, so I don't want to clean it up. But I don't even know what to say. Oh, okay. We don't have any fucking fresh ingredients. I don't have garlic. Do I? I don't have garlic. I don't have onions. I don't have shallots. I don't have anything that I would use if I had. So what we do is we improvise. So improvisation for me means onion powder. Who the fuck is using my shit? Like garlic powder. There's barely enough for today. I have to restock. A little bit of paprika. And I just bought this MSG. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit. Okay, I don't know why the fuck the rice isn't turning on. Whatever. But that's what we're gonna use for our ingredients. Fuck. Shit's taking so long. 30 minutes to cook rice is absolutely insane, bro. I'm gonna use less water. Oh, there we go. I'm using less water for sure next time. Sleeves. Secret sauce. Move the lid. Shit. Spoon and just so ideally, you would saran wrap this and place it in the fridge overnight. But no one did that. You just cut it up. Fuck, this is hard. Don't break it. Only major clumps, you see? And the oven's like barely hot. But we're just gonna set in there for 5 minutes as we cook everything else. Also, there's this French word for this, but clean as you go. That way nothing racks up. Makes life a lot easier in the end. When you're lazy and after you eat and you're like, oh, I don't want to do anything. Just clean as you go. Yeah, I may have to cut this out. See you in a minute. So I'm gonna be so honest. I've had these eggs for a minute. I don't know if they're fresh or not because I haven't been using them. I did the egg test. If they're floating, they're fresh. Or if they're floating, they're not fresh. If they're sinking, they are fresh. And by the looks of it, they're all fresh. So thank God. I don't know for 100% fact if that's true, but happily I said it is, so don't blame me if it's not. And because this rice has completely stuck to the bottom of the pan, what I did was I just heated the rice cooker a little bit of on the stove, and now it's heating off quite easily, which is nice. Okay, I'll wash this off, you guys. I'm gonna be very hypocritical. In the meanwhile, what you want to do is
preferably in a wok. Unfortunately, we are in college and I don't have a wok. Large surface, smaller the bottom is, the hotter it can get, but at a very hot temp. I'm gonna wait until my pan is preheated enough that the Leiden frost effect works. But in essence, what you want to do is flash cook everything. I'm going to keep the pan at a ripping hot temp usually, so I think Leiden frost effect takes place at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, so around that should be perfect. But all that is when the water beads up instead of immediately sizzles off the pan, and that will allow for the eggs to maintain more moisture and also cook faster. Or I don't even know, bro. It makes the pan non-stick though, I'll tell you that much. And because we are making this for multiple meals too, one for tonight and like breakfast for tomorrow, we're just gonna use 5 eggs because that's what we have, and I feel like it's easier just to cook all at once instead of multiple times. But this shit is not fucking getting off the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna keep this at around a temp of 8. And you can kind of eyeball it. I mean, once you start getting used to cooking, I guess. But like, I'm using my palm to test how fucking hot the pan is. It's not hot enough yet, but you'll know as you start cooking more and more. Okay. Oh yeah, I started this channel because I had this girl that I really don't know. Well, her name is Sanchi. I think you should follow her on YouTube. Her name is headphone emoji or something like that. Shout out her. She was like, "Oh, I vlog." Okay, I just a little bit of context. I vlog all the time. My Snapchat used to contain like 10-minute videos of me vlogging. I guess this is gonna be much longer, but whatever. It is what it is. I vlog all the time, so when she said, and she has like 1,000 or something followers on YouTube, which is like kind of crazy, because it's not hot enough yet. Just testing. Um, yeah. 1,000 followers on YouTube, grown organically, and it's not just friends and consistent views and tweets and everything. So she has a platform, and she said I'd watch her vlog if she made a vlog, and I was like, oh, fuck it. I mean, I want to start vlogging anyway, or I have to start vlogging anyway, so and I already do. So why not just post it somewhere and like keep it there forever? I also deleted Snap, first step, and leaving the social media, not social media. I'm just trying to like get less addicted, more than anything. It's not hot enough yet. So my test is if I place my hand on top of the pan, like right, like less than an inch above, around an inch above, it should be warm enough that I can like feel my hand would, I don't know, just like warm. So it's obviously not. You guys can kind of hear the bouncing. It's starting to form the Leiden frost effect, but it's not there yet. So I'd say give it like another 30 or so seconds at this temp. Not 30. Let's just say 10 more at this temp, and as the pan increases, you'll see what I mean. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to turn the heat down to 5.5. But let me see if I can show you. I'm just going to place a little bit of water. Okay, it's not fully there yet. Maybe like I'm telling you, like shit. If I did 30 more seconds, it would have been perfect. Okay, I guess you guys can kind of see from there. Okay. All right. But as you place water, it should bead up and kind of glide over the surface nice and evenly. It's not hot enough yet. Fucking hell. There we go. Okay, so you guys kind of see how like it's gliding and not like immediately evaporating. Once all of the pan has that gliding effect, and we know the pan is hot enough, we can get rid of any of the excess water droplets, turn the heat down to 6.5 or 5.5, or because it's like around 6.5, 7. And then crack our, first we do oil. I do avocado oil. Someone said you toasted sesame oil. Sounded interesting. I might try that once eventually. But I do around a tablespoon and a half of avocado oil, or maybe like a tablespoon of avocado oil. Guys, I'm supposed to be on a cut. I'm such a fucking badass. Okay, but just enough to coat the pan, and a little bit extra. Yeah, just enough to coat the pan, honestly. Let me grab my wooden spoon. And we're just gonna crack our eggs into it. Then do all 5 eggs. There was an interesting recipe that I saw. The golden fried rice or whatever. The idea was you take the yolks of the eggs and using the rice, you just mix the eggs and the rice, the yolks and the rice together in a bowl before you fry the rice. Maybe that sounded smart. I'll eventually try that. But not right now. It's really simple. Yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let this set a little before we start moving it around in the pan. Just a little bit of setting. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of butter for I like the flavor of Trader Joe's salted butter. If you have Kerrygold, pure big boy butter like that, you can do that. But I don't, and I'm broke. Or I'm broke. So Trader Joe's salted butter I'm just gonna do. Just a knob, not a knob. Just a decent amount. A little bit. Sufficient amount. Eyeball it. It's gonna look like, You don't always have like exact measurements. Just take enough. Okay, then as it begins to set, just gonna mix this in that pan. Scrape it at the bottom. I like a little bit of that tasty bits. One. And about around 90% done. You should hypothetically take them off the heat and then toss in our veggies or whatever. But I'm lazy as fuck and I don't have any of those. So what we're gonna do next is grab our rice. Whew, that's hot. Okay. Grab our nut rice that should have dried up a little bit. Okay, oh shit. Wait. No. Okay, wait. It's hot. Fuck. Wait, sorry. Shit, it's hot. Okay, there. It's rice. No. Alright. I spilled my rice everywhere. It is what it is, I guess. I'm coming back. But our egg is nice and browned a little. Honestly, I wish I did a little bit less rice and a little bit more eggs. But we are going to make use of what we have. And
I'm going to turn our temp down. Something looks good already. And then, ideally, you have a wok. So you're gonna put the soy sauce on the edges of the wok. Unfortunately, again, polycylindric milk does not have a wok. I have one at home. I'll show you guys eventually once I ever make vlogs at home. Scrape away at the edges as you slowly mix everything up. Break all of these clumps to make sure that the flavors are evenly incorporated. And then your rice should already start becoming that nice golden color that we associate with fried rice. Next thing I'm going to do is add a drizzle of a little bit of sesame oil. Just two little drizzles of sesame oil. Gives it this nice nutty flavor almost. Pretty basic. And then seasonings. Onion powder. Splash. I don't even know. A good amount of onion powder. Whatever little garlic powder you have left, I guess. Let me see if I have any more. Fuck shit, I guess I don't. Good amount of garlic powder, or whatever garlic powder you have left. Oh, paprika. I don't know what the fuck this adds, but I know it's like roasted bell peppers or some shit, so flavor, color, yes. So we're going to incorporate that. We're going to add salsa. Let it started. Oh, and also turn your fan on so the steam is getting sucked up. It already smells really good actually. Don't mind the mess, guys. Getting mistakes or whatever the bottle was saying. Yes. Okay. This is my first time using MSG, so please forgive me for how it looks. And my use of it may be a little bit off. I just know it's supposed to be a little, and when they say a little, they mean like a little. So let's see if I can guess what a little looks like. I'm gonna do what I think is like a very little amount. Yeah, just a tiny flaking, I guess. Probably like 1 to 2 grams. I don't know. Like, or 1 pinch, I guess. A better measurement. I don't know. Make sure to really scrape at the edges as you're cooking this, because these charred bits will be a pain in the fucking ass to get out, baby. But
that's it. Then we have fried rice. I'm washing the dishes because someone, I don't even know what the fuck is happening with the dish situation right now. Guess we're going to just say it is what it is. Like we do for so much more. Okay, we're just drying our dish. You drying our dish, we're out of paper napkins as well. I think I have some in my bedroom. But I'm going to show you guys how it looks. Please God, don't fucking flop. I don't know how to plate this. Okay. We got most of it. Okay. Now we will have to clean this fucking stove up. Right after this. But trust. Wow, so pretty. Whoa, wait. Wow, so pretty. Wow, so good. Splash of color would be nice. Cilantro, spring onions. I guess it's the end of the vlog. Wait, no, I'm gonna show you guys the finished cleaned stove and everything thrown away at the end, just to hold myself accountable. Good night. I have now cleaned up everything. Bro, I don't want people to keep their shit tucked away or clean. It pisses me the fuck off, I swear to God. Wait. We have cleaned up everything except for the pan that we cooked in and the stovetop. So we did the spoons that we used, the knives that we used, the rice cooker, the lid, everything. Now we're gonna eat and taste this. So I guess it's all bye, but yeah. I forgot one thing. This might be the only good thing about being a fat fuck. I know exactly what's missing every time I'm eating. In this case, it was this, the umami flavor from, not umami, I don't know what to call it, but I knew I was missing the chili crisp flavor. So I'm just gonna use a fork to apply some crunchy chili onion from Trader Joe's. I usually like Lee Kum Kee's chili crisp, but this is what we got, so this is what we're gonna use. Okay, now let me get my flavor ranking. I'm so happy. I'm like salivating at the idea of eating this. The aroma is beautiful. Color is nice. I don't know if y'all can tell. The rice is like not dry enough, I'm gonna say, but it's not like too wet either. It's like decent. It's like alright. Could be maybe like 10% drier, 10-20% drier. So flavor is good. There's a slight crisp from the chili crisp. Egg is nice, separated. I added a little bit too much soy sauce. Next time, like a little bit less. Sesame oil adds like this depth of flavor. It's kind of like there. Can't really tell exactly what it is, but I know it's the sesame oil. I wish there was a little bit more of a hint of a spice. So one thing I like to do is I like to add serrano peppers. I slice them really thin and long, and it gives like a nice pop of color and also a nice hint of flavor. I could, next time, I've done this before and it actually does taste good. Put garlic powder and onion powder in the oil before I add the eggs. I think I should have done that this time as well. It would have added a little bit more flavor, and I needed a little bit more garlic powder. No, that's it. Love you guys. Good night. Time is now 4:25 a.m. Said I'm gonna wake up at 8. The problem is I make all these goals that are very achievable, honestly, if I like put my mind to it. And even if I don't, they're still achievable. But then, even though they're achievable and I can do it pretty easily, honestly, if I slept at a proper time, who couldn't wake up at 8? I put these goals and then I just fucking don't do them. I become lazy. I find excuses not to. Or I put myself in situations where I can't meet them. So now either I will sacrifice my sleep quality and amount and time and ruin the tomorrow to meet my goals. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. Said I'd do it. I'll do it. Friday was bust. I ate a good amount, around 60%, maybe 65, 70, maybe 65. It's great. Actually tasted good, genuinely. Put too much oil. You can still taste it. I need to lock the fuck in. My face, I guess, doesn't hold as much fat as other people's do, but I've gained so much weight. Since college started, I've gained 12 pounds. Last year I gained 20 pounds. I was once, when I got into college, I was 170 pounds and 6 foot pretty much on the dot, maybe 6 foot like and a half an inch. Now I'm 6'1.5" to 6'2". I think I'm 6'2", close to 6'2". Um, so I guess I'm still growing. I need to grow, I think, half an inch more so I can be confidently 6'2". Not something that you can control, but honestly, yes, it is. If I start locking in again, if I start going on my runs again, I feel like I can gain height. I also want to lose a good amount of weight. I want to get down to 170 again. It's not even a hamster. I just want to be able to take my shirt off in confidence. My thighs are fucking thick as fuck, bro. It's like not good. Need to lock in. I was watching an interview that a headphone emoji had with BB and no money. BB no money. BB nos. Interesting stuff. Maybe I will take the channel in the direction of being more focused instead of ranting. But at least for this first video, it might just be like an hour long rant or like the hour and something rant. Side note, I saw my background on my laptop and holy fuck, what the fuck is happening to the stock market or the crypto market? Last night it hit $95, I think it was. Let's see, I don't even fucking know. I'm pretty sure it was $95. So I was watching it very intently. I was with my friend as it was happening. Interesting. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I'm not gonna blame any political party because I think half the problem of our country is we attack each other's political parties with such hate that each side is getting more and more polarizing, and for that sake, the opposition must be equally as polarizing. So it creates a cycle of hate. It's not what America should be standing for. We shouldn't have this civil war type mindset like, oh, you voted for Trump, oh, you voted for the Harris. Like, it should not be this, like, fucking. I don't even fucking remember, bro. Trump versus Biden is bullshit. Harris was not given a strong enough lead. Trump was literally in it. He had such an advantage going into this race, and then Biden being a fucking dumbass and dropping off, and I don't even know. But it's not going to be a political one either. More than anything, we're going to be talking about neuroscience. I'm going to talk about a couple of really interesting stuff I've learned. We're going to talk about a lot about neuropharmacology, I guess, because that's kind of what I'm interested in. We're going to have cooking vlogs. I think I'm going to start doing voiceovers instead of just ranting to the camera. We're going to do daily check-ins. This is what I'm using this channel for. So I'll post this video up tomorrow. So today was April 7th. 2025. Tomorrow will be, or tomorrow is, because it's like 4:30 a.m. It's April 8th, so I'll have this up by April 8th, hopefully. It's gonna be a rant on life more than anything. At least this first video. Shout out anyone who actually watched a good amount of it. I don't know if I would even fucking sit through my own video. So if anyone does, thank you. Hit me up on Insta if you do. I swear to God, I'll bake you fresh cookies if you do. I've been reading. Talk about a list of books I've read. Eventually, I should write this down somewhere. But yeah. Okay, so we have 3 ideas so far. One of them is going to be music taste, how I've evolved. For sure, that has to be one. Second one is a list of my current interests and what I'm doing to do further research into them. One of them is going to be drugs. Not drugs in the traditional sense, but drugs in the sense of nootropics. Third one would be books. So fourth one in total. So second one is gonna be music. Third one's gonna be drugs. Fourth one is gonna be books. Fifth one can be list of activities I do to de-stress. Stop working out, guys. It's not good for me. Sixth one will be a little bit about my idea on style and why we dress the way we do. I think that's good enough for now. Seventh, I might have like a grocery haul. Eighth, I might have a little bit of like a podcast or like a vlog while I'm walking or something like that. Ninth one, I'll recommend coffee shops in DFW that I've been to. I've been to a good amount. 10th one, I'll talk about study habits. I'm recording this so I can come back to this, okay? So I'll be watching this video as well. Study habits. We might have one about movies eventually. TV shows, movies, animes. I'm gonna have a little bit of gym check-in. If I'm confident enough in myself, hopefully I will be by the 10th video. Hopefully we can hit 100 followers with at least 100 views on each one of our videos. Maybe not including this first one, because this first one's gonna be a fucking shit show. I'm putting this out there so we can track how much of a fucking shit show we started off as and see where we get to. I'm not gonna mention my Twitter again because I'm not gonna be posting that online. No one will ever run into that. Not my real Twitter. I do have a fake Twitter. Not a fake-ish Twitter. But yeah. Just wanna say, spread love. Stupid ass fucking quote. Spread positivity, spread love, be corny, be open, don't be nonchalant. I mean, in order to riz or pull, I sometimes am forced to employ this method, but I genuinely do not like it. If anyone knows me in real life, IRL, they know I'm genuinely the most nonchalant person ever. I will say exactly what's on my mind. Everyone knows exactly what I'm thinking at all times. I will yap my brains out about myself. So, yeah. Spreading positivity might be the answer for any little thing. And also, our world is fucked up enough. Why are you trying to make it more, you know? Alright. Good night, guys. See you soon. 5:30 a.m. Hit a side quest. Little side quest. Was scrolling on Twitter. Trying to get into crypto a little bit. More than getting into crypto, it's just side quest. I have that problem. I will hyper focus onto many different things, and kind of takes away from reaching my goal. But it is what it is. Anyway, just gotta put away the ingredients, put away the rice. I'm gonna sleep on the couch tonight, so I can wake up at 8:30 a.m. Can't do 8 a.m. Need at least like 2.5, 3 hours of sleep. But I'm gonna try and get all the videos sliced together, nothing crazy, and then just upload them tonight. Like by the time I go to sleep.